everyone, thank you very much for watching the video. I had a request from somebody who watched the previous video that if I know some exercises of the wrist for strengthening of the wrist. So the video one before, I did some exercises on the knees and the wrist, like hands, and it was hard for her on her wrist. And I also hear from a lot of people that when they are doing gardening or cooking and using the pan, and when they have to scoop it and holding the pan and scoop the food and put it on the plate, they notice the weakening of the wrist. So I thought it is a good idea for me to do some strengthening of the wrist exercises and share that exercises with you. So today we're going to be working on the wrist, strengthening, stretching, and some part of the arm exercises. Okay, so first let's do some rubbing of the wrist. You can just rub your wrist as you can do this exercise as you watch the news or whenever you are sitting and you have a little bit of freedom in the hands. So you can just rub your hands. Good. And it feels so good to make them a little warmer. Okay, now you're going to make a light fist, and let's do a figure 8. So you're going to flip and bring your arms out, then in like a figure 8 shape movement. Good. Good. The movement will be smooth and slow. And here you can work on your posture. Posture is something you can constantly work on. Good. Okay, let's bring your arms to the side and let's roll your wrist in one way. Maybe you will notice one side of the wrist is tighter than the other. And let's move your wrist to the other direction. Good. Little bit more. Good. Let's bring your hands forward and let's put hands open and use the other hand to bring your wrist stretched. So fingers back. Here you don't want to push too much. You don't want to make your arthritis angry. Good. And bring your hands down. Okay, now the other side, bring your hands up and down. Okay, now let's chop and bring your hands side to side. My cat is walking again. Okay, chop, 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 chop. Maybe you start feeling that wrists are getting a little looser. Very good. Now let's grab your weight. So the weight, it can be only 1 pound, and if you feel that your wrists are not strong enough to hold your weight, that's okay. Hold the weights, that's fine too. And I'm using 2 pounds. Maybe if you're a man, maybe you can use 5 pounds or 1 pound. We just don't want to make your wrist painful at the end. So I'm using the 2 pound. Okay, so let's hold your weights and let's do the figure 8. Now we are doing the movement with the resistance to strengthen the muscles. Good. Very nice. Smooth movement with nice posture. Good. You can do small figure 8 or you can create a little bigger figure 8. Good. One more. Then let's bring your arms to the side and let's roll your wrist with weights. Okay, I feel my right side is somehow tighter than the left. Okay, now let's move your wrist to the opposite direction. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's put your elbows on your knees, and I'm gonna go move to the sideways so you can see me. So you're gonna slide your wrist and forearm on the knees, so your hands are off from the knees, like hanging off. Okay, so your palm is facing down, and you're gonna lift your palm up, then down. I'm gonna try that 5 times. 1, down. If you feel pain even within before 5 times of movement, you can always stop and you can try to build up to do 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. Now let's turn your hands and bring your palm up, and here bring your wrist up and drop all the way, and up and down. Maybe you feel stronger in this direction. Down, up, one more, then up, then down. Good. And sit up tall. And let's bring your arms forward, or maybe you can keep your elbows tucked in. Either way, maybe this is more challenging and this feels more controlled. If you feel whichever is fine. Okay, now let's put your thumb like this and pretend like these are flashlights. So you're going to put the flashlight forward and come back. So we are moving the wrist sideways. Very good. Push the flashlight forward and push the flashlight forward with the other hand. Okay. 10 more each side. 10 more total. 2, 3. Good. Flashlight forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's put the weights down. Okay, now let's relax your wrist. Let's shake your wrist. And let's do the chopping again. Okay, now let's make a fist. And bring your elbows back and hands back. And from here, quickly open your fingers and hands and bring your wrist up, hands up. Okay, let's try that 10 times. Quickly open 1. Let's bring your blood to your hands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now let's bring your hands like me, like T. From here, let's flick your fingers forward. Good. And let's really bring your warm up your hands and bring your blood supply to your hands. Good. Then let's flick your fingers up. Good. Very nice. How about let's try down. Good. Same thing here. You don't want to feel any pain. Down. Good. Let's roll the shoulders. Okay, let's bring your hands up forward again and bring them close like mine, and try to bring your hands up. Open your fingers as much as you can and bring your hands to the side, and from here all the way down. Good. Again, bring them up, then come back up, then down. Relax your hands. We're going to try that again. Forward And bring your hands, rotate to the side and down. Come back. Give nice stretch. Great. Okay, now let's bring your one hand up, and with the help of the other hand, bring your fingers back. Maybe compared to the first time we did in the beginning of this video, you might feel more movement in the wrist. I do see more movement in the wrist. I feel like it loosened up. Okay, push down. Okay, same thing on the other side. Then down. Good. Okay, now let's make a fist. And you're going to put your fist behind you like mine. And you are going to, let me move the weights 1 second. You're going to lift your bottom up. Push with your hands and lift. If you cannot lift your bottom, that's fine. Just movement of pushing down is actually helping your wrist to get stronger. Push, and if you can lift your bottom, that's great too. Okay, let's try 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's relax your hand. Let's do the figure 8 couple times. And let's rub your wrist. Okay, so a lot of people come to me saying that they have carpal tunnel issues. So a lot of people know that they have to stretch the wrist to relieve the pain of the carpal tunnel. But the things they forget is that sometimes carpal tunnel nerve, median nerve, can trap in anywhere in their arm. Sometimes it can trap in the forearm. Sometimes it can trap in the upper part of the arm. So we're going to finish up with those stretchings. Then we will wrap up this video. So first one is bringing the elbow up and stretch your tricep. Push up and bring your arm back to stretch the pec. Very good. Then let's bring your arm forward and bring your hand down and give nice stretch here. Okay, same thing on the other side. Elbows up to stretch the tricep. And open the hand to stretch the pec. Okay, now let's bring your hand forward, then bring your hand down to really stretch the forearm in front of the forearm. Okay, so these are the exercises for the wrist strengthening and also stretching. Hopefully you can do these exercises a couple times a week to keep your wrist healthy and strong. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.